Feeling kinda lonely tonight. What's on the internet? I gotta watch another episode. The RoboclergY's coming on. I need to watch another webisode. I need to watch.
What have you guys been reading lately? Myself? Not much. I've just been listening in class and falling asleep and doodling while the teacher talks out of his ass from the book. Now, as for these guys, let's ask.
James Clavell's Shogun is what I'm reading right now.
Please, a little bit about it. Why'd you get into that?
First of all, martial arts. It's a badass story. It's about a guy named John Blackthorne that accidentally lands on the accidentally lands on the island of Honshu in feudal Japan, and somehow as a gaijin they spared his life. And I'm not going to give away a lot of it, but if you've ever seen it, you pretty much know the story. But he ends up becoming one of the most influential characters in feudal Japan. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Damn it.
Well, you spoiled it. Awesome. Good job.
No, it's a movie.
It is awesome.
It's a movie.
It is awesome. I've read it 3 times. This goddamn thick, but I've read it 3 times. They did a show back in the 70s, a mini-series of it, and it was fucking great.
With Richard Chamberlain, Double O Pithy.
Yeah. And anything by Christopher Moore. Simple as that.
Speaking of Christopher Moore, I'm currently reading Lamb, the story of Jesus, told by his best friend Biff. It is amazing.
You're talking too low.
It is amazing. Thank you.
It is amazing.
Anything else to add to that?
Amazing. Sorry, that was my Kanye West impression.
I've read Lamb 7 times. If you read it, you'll be hooked after page 2. I guarantee it. The synopsis of page 1 and 2 are: Biff comes upon the Messiah and says something like, he was only 7, so he didn't look like you think he did. His beard hadn't fully grown in yet. But he was sitting beside his little brother. And he had a lizard hanging out of his mouth. Pulled the lizard out of his mouth, handed it to his brother, he tried to scurry away, his brother smacked it with a rock. So he picked it up, put it in his mouth again. Pulled it down, it's completely alive, unharmed. Smack it with a rock. After about 7 times of this, I looked at the Messiah and said, I want to do that, and he looked at me and said, which part? It's amazing. It's an amazing book.
Back to our guests.
Now, you may remember them from last week.
You're not reading anything? No? Wait,
No.
Michelle? No?
Michelle's always reading something.
What do you read?
It's called A Delightful What?
Speak up.
Oh, the book's not in here.
No, it's not.
King's Daughter. It's by Barbara Kyle. The picture looked interesting, so I picked it up and bought it.
That's awesome.
That's how I pick up new authors.
I judge a book by its cover.
And now on to our guests from last week. David, no.
Not really.
You reading anything?
Nope.
Devin?
I can't tell you the last thing I read. I'll be read books since I got out of college.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. Somebody hand her something with words on it. Read that. It's a good way to start.
We'll go back to what are you reading, and then we'll go on to the next question.
I'm actually rereading for the 12th time Mick Foley, A Tale of Blood and Sweat Socks. I love that fucking book so much.
The other 2 are good, but not
Not as good as Tales of Blood and Sweat
The
Socks.
4th one's coming.
It's not as good as Have a Nice Day.
Have a Nice Day was pretty good.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, Have a Nice Day is A Tale of Blood and Sweat Socks.
I like the one.
No, Have a Nice Day is the second one.
Is it? No, I thought the second one was fully as good.
Yeah, you're right.
Have a Nice Day, A Tale of Blood and Sweat Socks is the
Oh, well, then there you go. I haven't read either of them, so it didn't matter.
See, I liked his children's books. The Tales from Rascal Lane.
He's written several children's books.
Like 13 of them.
Not on purpose.
Wow, awesome.
It's just like I'm writing a great American novel. I got the page numbers filled in. The rest should be easy.
Wow. So what's your favorite book?
My favorite book?
Ooh, I can tell you my favorite book right now.
Well, then tell us.
Right, there you go. If nobody knows who that is out there on the interwebs, you're a fucking idiot.
And you're a loser. And you deserve to die.
Bam.
Twice.
Twice. Well,
I think the release date's October 17th.
I think so.
October 17th?
I think so.
Yes.
So remember that. I've got Max before he was cool. Again.
Yeah, because he was totally
Proof,
cool back in the day.
It is August 23rd, 2009, for the record.
2 months before the movie comes out. Naruto.
Yes, Naruto. No.
That's your favorite book?
No.
Naruto?
As far as books, I haven't read much. They try introducing you to reading different things in high school, and it's just like everything they introduced you to, it's like, no, it's just depressed. Awesome.
That's your favorite books.
No. That's mine. Because my favorite stuff, Tiger come to life.
It's my favorite stuff Tiger come to life.
No, but it's just everything's depressing, and it's just like, no, I'm tired of this stuff. I don't like reading. If this is what reading is, I don't want to read it anymore.
This is what reading is.
If this is what reading is, I don't want to read it anymore.
I was like, I couldn't possibly.
Wow. Wow.
Done. Episode done. No winning.
That was made of win.
This is what reading is. Wait, no, this isn't reading, this is talking.
It wasn't until years later that when I worked at the bookstore that I realized there's some good stuff out there. And there is, and eventually I picked up this book of short stories, Smoke and Mirrors by Neil Gaiman. Read Baby Cake. 2 pages. Just read it next to a very pregnant woman. Okay?
Because it's not awkward if you just take a book and sit next to a very pregnant woman and go, don't mind me.
It's a lot less awkward than sitting in her lap and doing that. Especially if she's breastfeeding. You're like, don't mind me. Hey, not so loud, I'm trying to concentrate.
Oh, if she's pregnant and breastfeeding. Wow.
That's fucked up.
It's 2009, we live in America. Hello, this
And
is
we
not
do have
uncommon.
Octomom.
This is,
Octomom.
this is not uncommon.
Yeah, we got
Breastfeeding
Octomom.
and pregnant. All the time.
I got 2 favorite books.
He didn't even get to say his.
Oh, you did yours. No, go.
Calvin and Hobbes. Seriously, I know it's not technically a book.
That's what I was going to say.
Bunch of books.
It's a bunch of books. It's a collection of comic strips, and Bill Watterson is a fucking genius. It's as simple as that. Anytime you can compact an entire situation into 3 panels and make it magical, Neil Gaiman has trouble doing that in an entire novel, and he's amazing.
American Gods.
You?
Love American
Good
Gods.
Omens. Just read that. Also Neil Gaiman.
American Gods.
The entire Sandman trilogy. Or trilogy.
Quadrilogy?
Not even quadrilogy. The entire Sandman series. All of it's amazing.
Oh wait, no. I think
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
Damn, so it's quintilogy.
You know where
if
your
want
cow is?
Go by absolute.
42. Hitchhiker's Guide. It's
42.
British humor, so much different than American humor, and so much better.
It can be, yes.
Can you blame me? From the young to the old, we carry out the death.